Bakovia used to be a star among cities. Historic, wealthy, and bustling with new businesses. That star's been dying for a while. Crime's on the rise, and with war brewing and the government tightening their grip, it's no surprise we're restless. Police might be keeping people safe, but there's only so much we can do about the seedy underbelly. With a prohibition, lawbreakers, criminals, and your everyday civilians are all forced into the same watering holes. Usually, it'd be my job to bust this place. But maybe we can help one another. This place is more useful open. Especially when I have someone a lot more dangerous to catch than a few drunks. Ah, it looks like your first customers are arriving. Let's see if you can loosen their tongues. I'll be waiting, bartender. Don't let me down.
Hi everybody and welcome to another Daily Demo Alley. I am Rogue Gamer and you know the gist. I go to Steam each and every day and check out which new demos came out. Then I bring one of them to you to showcase. And this is quite the noir, quite the detective intro, more or less. This is Best Served Cold. Can you mix a cocktail while eye to eye with a criminal? Find out in the Best Served Cold. A murder mystery set in the bustling speakeasy where you serve customers, make friends and enemies, and solve crimes. At the Nightcap Bar, Prohibition is the killer, and so are some of your customers. The game is, to be announced, release date, but it is developed and published by a Rogue site. Another thing is, they have a good ending of the description basically in the one. In a world of dwindling light, your speakeasy is a bonfire in the night. Though the city may soon burn, cocktails are always best served cold. Okay, it's really well written for the sake of the intro and all of that. But let me just check a few things. Borderless, post-person, yeah, whatever. Master is okay. Music can go down a bit, effectively down a little bit more. Interface as well. Autosave, sure, always good to have. Dyslexia font. Interesting, okay. Text size is good that you can change, that is really important. Wow, it's almost tiny. Maybe I should actually increase it so you guys can see some of it. Yeah. Okay, wishlist, no, let's see how it goes. Let's go right into the game. It's like the speakeasy beside the library. Ooh, this is loud. How did she die? That she's poisoned or something? She wasn't shot. Case 0, the last drop, the tutorial case. Monday, 16. What is it, the music there? It's a little bit loud, but enough. Vincent Floor. The hazy overhead lights in your speakeasy buzz to life as the bookshop above you closes for the day. So it is below a bookshop. Okay, interesting. The bookshop owner and your landlord, Vincent Floer, takes a seat at the bar and begins mumbling to himself. What a day. Saran literature is provenance bound in leather. But to my customers, my books may as well be doorstops. In a bad mood. I think, is this his stats? Profile shows the profile of all customers you've met, love. Well, let's see what it is. Everything alright, Mr. Fleur? Clearly not. If I ordered a cart of fools and received just one of my customers, I would have gotten my money's worth. Okay, so he's getting... I think I got a heart a little bit. Well, we both know why I'm here. I need a drink, so dazzle me. Preference. Don't know what that is. What would you like? This evening, properly mixed Eastern Ruby should hit the spot. Some days your customers will be in a bad mood. This can also be caused by serving them a wrong drink or by choosing dialogue options that upset or anger them. When a customer is in a bad mood, it is shown here in the bottom left. Thankfully, serving a customer their favorite drink will fill their spirits and cure their bad mood. This is not the first game like this, to be honest. Like, there were like a few ones where you're either driving a cab and listening to people, or you are making coffee and, you know, listening to people. I think the only difference here is the crime solving thing, because I don't think I saw that in any of the other ones. I'm not sure, I didn't play them much, but I think the crime solving aspect here is the interesting one. Thankfully, serving a customer their favorite. Yeah, like that. Mood. Press, okay, serve, opens the drink mixing menu. Serve button in the bottom right to start making an instant drink. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. Instant perks up. Customers will usually avoid discussing unpleasant topics when in a bad mood. You'll have to cure it before you can interrogate them. Wow. In some rare cases, though, a client must be in a bad mood before they will open up. Yeah, you know, they talk about something that is annoying them. In those situations, you can mess up their drink on purpose to bring their mood down. As you know, that's interesting. So it's not just you need to fill them up to be in a good mood to talk to you. Sometimes you actually need to make it bad, which is interesting. But you need to figure out who will react how to a good or bad mood. As you get to know your clients better, make sure to learn what their favorite drink is. You can always ask them what they like to get a hint. I hope I have all of those hints in the profile. Like, I hope I have. Oh, they will talk more if they're in a bad mood. They will talk more less in a good mood, or they will talk more in a good mood. What like to drink and all that. I hope that all records there, so you don't need to have like a notebook on the side. Or for the love of God, you have to remember. Let's see what the profile says. A lover of literature and the owner of the Libraria, a bookshop on the Bukovi Boulevard that is located above your speakeasy. I have no information about him. He is the only man I know. Okay. Let's see if we can cheer you up. Aha, that's the spirit. Vincent loves the Eastern Ruby, and we want to lift his spirits and cure his bad mood. So let's select Eastern Ruby in the list and start making the favorite cocktail. Okay. To successfully mix a drink, you will need to add all the necessary ingredients to the shaker by passing through them with an arrow, following along the lines in the direction it is pointing. Okay. I saw the minigame in the trailer but didn't understand it, so I need to add all the necessary ingredients in the shaker by passing through the with the arrow following along the line in the direction is pointing. Once you start following the path, you will need to keep up the pace as the red arrow will start following you. Make sure it doesn't catch up with you before you reach the end of the path, or the drink will be ruined. Okay. Okay, so it's just mouse movement. Okay, that's not too bad. It's like a small flash game, more or less. The animations are cute. Perfect picks. They're probably like gonna be traps or annoyances or things you need to go and all that. He's in a good mood now. Well done. Vincent is no longer in a bad mood, and he's even gained more affection towards you. You know me too well. This is my absolute favorite. The more a customer likes a certain drink you give them, the more their affection towards you increases. Their favorite drink will reward the most affection, of course. Customers will not appreciate being served a bad drink. If you fail to properly mix a cocktail, customers will be displeased, and you will lose all but one action for the remainder of the conversation. Ah, that's why I have action points. When I was looking for a bartender to run this place, I hoped for someone as good as you, but I didn't expect it. Especially with your background. This place could have become naught but cloudy moonshine and rough customers, yet you are already proving to be more than that. Supply lines of alcohol are fraught, so you'll have to adapt your drinks menu to circumstance. But a recent shipment of vodka from Rusalka came into my possession, and as such, some old classic cocktails are on the menu once more. Lucky me, I suppose. Anything else? Ah, yes, I nearly forgot. A friendly warning, perhaps. My favorite gentlemen's club is abuzz with chat about the crackdown on speakeasies. My companions have warned me that the local constabulary is looking to make an example of the fragrant lawbreakers. Lawbreakers? I suppose that's what we are now. We opened a bar during a prohibition, even if that prohibition is ridiculous. The law is the law, but what's legal and what's right are not always the same thing. The people of Tsara should not exchange freedom for safety. What if we get raided? It's unlikely they would target my establishment. They have friends in the constabulary, but you should take precautions nonetheless. Try not to irritate anyone who might incriminate us. Don't compromise on drink quality. I'd imagine most speakeasies are brought down by dissatisfied customers with loose tongues. I'll be careful. Good. You see, there is a reason I bring all this up. Speakeasy guest found dead, Kovian Herald. Big opportunities, workers wanted at steel mills, scavengers beware. In the early hours of the morning, the body of an unidentified young woman was found in an alley on the Kovian Boulevard. Kovi police, blah blah blah. It's too tiny to read. I'll probably read it here. Vincent reaches into his inner coat pocket and pulls out a folded newspaper. He spreads it in on the bar top so you can read the heading. Speakeasy guest found dead. That's where it is. I can read it here. In the early hours of the morning, the body of yet unidentified young woman was found in an alley off the Bukovi Boulevard. Bukovi police has since released a statement confirming that the crime took place outside a speakeasy and that the proprietors, as well as several guests, have been detained for questioning. This murder is almost certainly the latest in a string of crimes committed on and around the boulevard by the so-called Bukovi killer. Citizens are urged not to attend these illegal establishments for their own safety, and to inform local law enforcement if they suspect any illegal activities taking place. Vincent is the killer. He is the killer. He is just showing me his work, and he just wants to ruin all the other speakeasies, so his would be the only one. I'm joking. It's funny. Don't get too bothered by all this tittle-tattle. I'm certain these murders are fabricated by puritanical bureaucrats on the city council. Really? What the fuck? Doesn't that seem like a conspiracy theory? It does not. Greedy, joyless politicians are making sure this prohibition is enforced. They can spin tales of crime and murder if it isn't in their interest. You know a Tsaran politician is lying when his mouth is moving. Oh boy, that has so much impact for my current day and time and Jesus, okay. The scoundrels are not above manufacturing a villain to scare the populace. He takes a long sip of his drink and sets it down on the table, his fingers nervously rattling on the glass. A murder at a speakeasy doesn't mean visiting Doesn't mean visiting one is dangerous, but I wonder if those who indulge in tabloid rumors can grasp the fact. I imagine the authorities will be paying closer attention to venues like ours. They think we offer safe haven to vagabonds and scoundrels, but all we want is to kindle the dying flames of conversation. Imagine their surprise when they see the depth and breadth of fine gentlemen and ladies who will frequent our establishment. So did, the murdered girl also looked fine. And ladylike. But heed my words, friend. Be on your guard. Well, we are on Bukovi Boulevard, so the locals are a mixed bag. Consider the customers carefully. My friends especially are people of culture and arts. There's no doubt in my mind that some shady characters will show up, but I'd imagine most will be harmless. I hope so anyway. A mix of high and low society makes for a good blend. Honey and lemon, wine and cheese, crackers, that sort of thing. You don't have a bouncer? Like at least one burly dude to kick out any... Jesus, that's stupid. You need to have a bouncer if you're running this illegal kind of thing, and you want it to look as fine as it does there. And it's funny, the thing to the right looks like it's a covered up pinball machine. It's not. This is too early, I think, for those. No, this is 1920s, 30s. Maybe it is. Yeah. Jokes aside, do be careful, bartender. I've invested a lot of money in this place, and while it's yours to use, I don't expect to be sweeping up eyeballs and teeth at the end of the night. Understood? One more thing. We both know this is your last chance. I went out on a limb to give you this opportunity, and I've turned a blind eye to your past troubles. Make sure those troubles stay in the past, and you keep your nose clean. I get it. What the fuck did we do? Jesus. Autoplay. Oh, automatically play. No, I need to read this. If you follow my rules, you'll be under my protection, and I promise I'll keep you safe. One hand washes the other. We have a deal. Good. Thank you for the libations. I should return home. I hope business goes well tonight. I have work to get on with. What? What the fuck? Why did they lose? Alright, I'll take a hint. What did they just fuck up there? I don't know. Also, this photo is kind of recognizable. Every day we'll bring a different group of customers to your speakeasy. It's a big place, so look left and right to check for any customers seated on the edges of the room. Oh wow, okay, that is actually a big place. You can click on a customer to call them over for a chat at the bar. Let's try it out on this mysterious woman in the back. Energetic girl. The woman takes a seat, looking exhausted. She squints at you, like she can't decide if you are a friend or a foe. Rough day? Oh, you have no idea. Although you were on your feet all day serving people with too much money, so maybe you have some idea. Grundown Heights is fully booked, so me and everyone else in the laundry service are run off our feet. There's nothing like changing hotel bedsheets during a spice trader symposium. Do you know how frustrating it is to have a fat, bald old man explain the logistics of his spice trading company and how it made him rich? And he's doing that while you change his sweaty bedsheets? I guess. Sometimes I push my face into a pillow and scream so loud I feel like I'm going to crack the walls. But then I stop, and nothing has changed. Sounds like you need a drink. Yeah, something feels like being slapped in the face with a slice of lemon. A slice of lemon wrapped around a cricket bat. I trust your judgment. Preference. What flavor do you like? Right now, I'm craving something spiced. I trust your judgment. Do you get any information? A hotel maid whose rough edges and boisterous behavior hide a pleasant, caring personality. That's all I have. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. One drink coming up. Oh, I'm so excited. There are several indicators to the right of each cocktail that provide more information about the drink in question, including whether your customer likes it or not. A question mark means you don't yet know how they feel about this cocktail, while a star means it's their favorite. Customers will also have drinks they plus like and ones they feel neutral about. This information gets updated every time you serve a customer a new drink. Serving liked and favorite drinks will improve your relationship with the customer faster than neutral ones. Okay, this indicates smoothness of the drink. It reveals how long a customer is willing to stay and talk after being served. In other words, how many actions you will be able to take during the following dialogue. Jesus, this isn't just a visual novel, this is a whole-on gameplay thing. And I mean, it's not just that, it's like resource management almost. Every new topic you discuss will cost you one action. Once the action counter runs out, customers will leave the conversation to enjoy the rest of their evening. Customers can only be talked to once a day, so don't forget to serve them a drink whenever you do. Meanwhile, percentage alcohol shows the alcoholic drink is. The higher percentage, the more intoxicated the customer will get. Some questions will require a certain level of intoxication to loosen the customer's lips, but be careful, a customer that becomes inebriated will go home. Alcohol tolerance will vary from customer to customer. Alcohol tolerance is here and different kind of drinks is there probably. Also, I would like to have, like, to know in advance if I need to get them drunk or if I need to get them not drunk to talk about something. But maybe, like, if I see a question and that says it needs to be inebriated, when they come up next day I can ask them. I hope that I don't have a timer. That's the thing here. Like, I'm okay with doing all of this, like reading, doing all of this gameplay, resource management, alcohol tolerance management, basically. I'm okay with doing all of that bullshit. The issue I have is I hope I don't have like a timer, like you have 5 days to solve this case, or you can talk to this guy only on Tuesdays, so you need to figure out exactly what you're gonna ask him, because if you ask a wrong question or wrong something, it's just gonna, you're gonna fail. Like, I don't want to have timed stuff. Everything else is fine, basically. You know the power. Now you know the power the bartender holds. The better your drink fits the customer's taste, the more affection you will receive. You can also affect customers' mood as well as how talkative they will be after you serve them. Now let's make her a drink, shall we? Okay, so copper bullet, vodka, lime juice, ginger ale, ice cube, mint leaf, lime slice. But didn't she ask for like lemon? Okay. The game is tutorializing, so. Wow, it looks like a bullet. Okay, I need to be ready to do the mixing and moving the mouse. Okay. Wow, okay, I'm good with the mouse. That's what she said, I guess. No, that's what he said. I think I can move him wherever, as long as I match the way the arrow needs to go. Okay, got a little bit of hearts, but she's gonna be intoxicated customer. This is sober, this is tipsy. Okay, so she's tipsy, drunk is there, and inebriated is the bottle. The kids have like big customer. Okay, good thing to have all these tooltips show up. Look, I'm honestly glad. Notebook, quick save progression, menu. Yeah, this is all cool. The UI. The thing about that I like about this UI, you can see some of the stuff, the UI here, but maybe I can just raise myself a little bit. Let me see, so you can see some of the stuff. Oh shit! What was she saying? Oh, this was what she said. Okay, so the UI it has its own identity, which is awesome. It's really cool, and has a lot of tooltips and help when you just hover over some stuff. Anyway, she said, oh damn, this is perfect, don't let me have too many of these. After a long, this is the current thing that she's saying. After a long shift, my brain is buzzing. I can't just go home with all this fuzz in my head. When the prohibition closed the bars and clubs, everything else got more expensive. An opera ticket costs a month's rent. And with everything being so busy... Why is it so busy? Well, there's the Spice Merchant Symposium, but there's some big show going on as well. Everyone's wearing their fanciest threads, the women in those sparkly dresses and their heeled shoes. Looks like torture to me. You don't care about clothes? Let's agree with her. Me too. Yeah, she likes me because I agreed. At the hotel, I only see the clothes lying on the floor, stained with peppercorn sauce, coffee, nicotine, and worse. At least the folk going to the shows are clean. I guess you clean up fewer wine stains now, so maybe the prohibition isn't that bad. She downs her drink, wiping her mouth for any spills. Whew! I'll take that as a compliment. Feeling better? She closes her eyes and lets out a long, comfortable sigh. Yeah, I'm good. That really hit the spot. This watering hole isn't new, right? The weird old guy put me on to this place. I wish I could scroll through this, not open this. But you see, that weird old guy put me on to this place. The nightcap just opened, yes. Nightcap? Huh, funny name. Oh, I'm Clara, by the way. Mind if I just call you bartender? You don't seem too prissy about the type of customers you get. Clara Salo. Ground Down Heights has 3 hotel bars, but I didn't fit in any of them, even when they served booze. The staff bar was all drunken bellhops, the mid bar was full of posers, and the Spire Lounge could charge me a fortune for just looking at the drinks menu. This place feels a bit more varied in its clientele. You got all sorts in here. We are all equal when we walk through these doors. Her smile is warm, and she nods a little, like she just made her mind up about you. I can get on board with that. Good. Well, I should be heading back. I got Partitsu Sparing class and shift tomorrow. Jesus, these names of changing the names of stuff, weird stuff is gonna get me derailed. And if I don't get a good sleep, both of those are gonna bait the stuffing out of me. Do I keep the actions that I earned with her to ask questions over different nights? Because that would be one way to help me, ask a lot of questions depending on what stuff is happening. But if not, then it's kind of annoying. Also, the visual style is nice. It's not too detailed, it's not too bland, it's kind of just right. The backgrounds are, fine, but the character design is still pretty nice. It's not your Citizen Sleeper, which, over the top kind of almost character design, but it's fine, it's there. Now that everyone has been spoken to, let's end the day by using the bell. Click the bell on the corner to signal all customers to leave and head home. You can also use it to end the day early when you don't feel like speaking to all the customers. I'm just letting the music speak a bit because that's also an important thing for this kind of game. You want to have nice music to listen to while you're doing all of this. It's pretty chill. It's, almost your lo-fi beats to relax to. Awkward Gentleman. Ooh, here comes the detective. I love his design as well. A new customer takes a seat at the bar. He takes a slow look around the room and then at you. He glances back at the entrance a few times, like he expects someone to sneak in after him. The man doesn't hesitate to tap the bar, demanding the attention you already given him. What can I get you? How does this place work? Just like a regular bar? No butlers or whatever? I just want a drink. Anything in particular? I don't care. You choose. How does this place work? Just a regular bar? No butlers? Oh, why is he... Okay. I think that was maybe a little bug. Awkward Gentleman. Appetite? but seemingly well-meaning officer on the Bukovi police force who has enlisted you as to be his assistant. Oh, that's spoilers. Copper bullet. Eastern Ruby. Oh, good thing. There's a decent amount of things. We lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. Ready to serve? Thank you. Mint pinch. Like, he's not gonna get too drunk. I don't want to get him too drunk. Okay. Pirate's Joy, Night Count, Evening Prayer, Femme Fatale. Poison Drop, Cold Water, Cold Winter, sorry. Wake Up Call, Copper Bullet, Eastern Ruby. I could do a Copper Bullet again, but I don't want to make him too drunk. He's gonna be, wow, he's gonna be tipsy. Jesus, man, do you even drink? Do you even drink? Like, whatever I make him, he's... Oh, I could make a Night Count and just kill him outright. No, I'm gonna go with Femme Fatale. He's a detective, he's gonna love this. Ice cubes, tomato juice, vodka, lemon juice, salt, pepper, chili oil. I don't think he's gonna even drink anything, but let's get him a bit tipsy. Oh, I love the designs. I love this. I might fail this, but let's try it. Oh no, I'm too good at moving the mouse. Femme Fatale. Okay, it's a different almost animation for some of these. This is cool. Perfect mix. Not bad at all. Very pleasant actually. You have probably guessed that I am here for more than a drink. We have business. Business? He sets down today's newspaper, but rather than turning it, as Vincent did yesterday, he instead lets the heavy pages land with a thud. Bukovi killer's latest victim finally identified. Young gambler murdered outside Speakeasy. Yeah, we're not gambling here, we're just drinking. Barry King invests in new Southern-side residential blocks. Headline reads, latest Bukovi Boulevard victim identified. In a statement to the press this morning, Bukovi police finally released the name of the latest victim in the string of murders by the so-called Bukovi killer. The body of 24-year-old Natalia Reed, a native Saran and lifetime resident of Bukovi, was found yesterday in the unnamed alley of Bukovi Boulevard at 6 in the morning by a local resident heading out for work. Police have since confirmed that the crime took place outside a speakeasy known as the Last Drop. It was her last drop, apparently, which the victim, a junior accountant, was known to frequent in her off time to drink and gamble. The illegal business has since been shut down, resulting in several arrests. Police Commissioner Aldia urges the public to be careful and to come forward with any information that may aid the police with their ongoing investigation, as the perpetrator remains at large. Natalia Reed's family has decided to comment. Her employer, Mark Weaver, says only that he assumed she was just late again. She has a really serious face. Have you encountered anyone acting strangely at this establishment? You spring to mind. Oh shit, that's bad. You can tell you've touched a nerve. He takes a short breath and leans forward. Anyone who isn't me? Maybe? Maybe. I don't think you quite understand what's at stake here. Did you read the news yesterday? A speakeasy guest found dead? And since you just served me alcohol, that would make this place... I was just making a drink for my new friend. I think I lost some. Obstinate. You have a chance to show me how cooperative you can be, and you're letting that chance slip away. Oh fuck. I'm gonna fail. Fuck. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a police badge. His name reads Constable Hugo Mertens. He waits a moment to make sure you understand the gravity of the situation. I'm investigating a series of murders that took place outside established speakeasies. Are you going to shut us down? Speakeasies are, at the moment, one of the only leads I have. I may never say this again, but your business needs to stay open. The killer is using locations like yours, so one of your patrons could be a killer. And you need my help? You'll be helping yourself. If your clientele keeps getting murdered, well, that's not great for business. For a time, your establishment has protection from me and from the rest of the constabulary. This place is no longer a bar, it's a hunting ground where I will catch a killer. With your help. Last drop on the pool. The sound effects are kind of here and there. They're okay. Not bad, but you know, here and there. You could probably tone them down in the options. Your first assignment is to interview these drunkards and find out if any of them frequented that speakeasy where we found Natalia Reed. Do that, and I might just extend your time a bit longer so we can figure out who's behind all this. I'm guessing there's no opt-out. You drinking here is also illegal, right? I don't want to press his buttons anymore. I'm guessing there is no opt-out. He shakes his head softly, then pulls the badge from the table and places it back in his inside pocket. I did my homework. I know who you are. Just think of it this way. As a reformed citizen, you should be more than happy to help out. So I was in jail. You're holding it over me. Got it. I understand. Okay, he likes that I understand. Oh, I could have gotten so much more if he didn't fuck up. So, no joking with the stuck-up cop until I get him drunk, probably. You might not be too fond of the constabulary, but you have to be realistic. Right now, we want the same thing. I'll do it. Good. Any questions? Oh, are these the questions? No options. Continue with more. What was my first task again? Getting a solid lead on the people and stuff. Okay, that's just going through this, making people talk. Once you prove capable of collecting information, I'll accept I'm not wasting my time. From here, I'll know much more about the case. I'll see what I can do. Why should I help? Because I can ruin you with a single radio phone call. Radio phone, wow. So here's what you're going to do. You'll interrogate everyone at the bar and ask the right questions. Get to know them, make them willing to talk. A glass of alcohol might loosen their tongue. I suggest you keep track of your findings in a notebook or something. I also see you have an unused pinboard in the room behind you. Detectives at the station like to use those to keep their minds organized, visualizing connections that makes them easier to understand. I'll give it a try after my shift. Any questions? Let's move on. You are part of this now. Time is short and expect something solid from you soon. Speaking with customers will provide you with clues about the current case. These clues can be reviewed in the clue notebook at any time. Using the show clue button lets you present a clue from your notebook to the customer you're currently talking to, letting you ask them for more information or confront them with evidence. Okay. I need to watch out what I'm pressing. Presenting clues to customers is crucial to uncovering new evidence to solve your case. Helpful customers may be able to spot lies, provide information, or provide an alibi. But be careful, showing certain people confrontational evidence may affect their moods. Yep. I wonder how much I can save. Can I save scum? Oh, I can. Okay. That's fine with me. Yeah, just save it. Depending if I if I reload, if I end up reloading to the beginning of the day, or if I reload to the moment that I wanna check out. If it's like I'm not sure if I mean saves coming. I don't mean like constantly. I mean like I'm not sure if I should show this clue. Is that gonna get them in a bad mood? And I don't want to get them in a bad mood. I kind of test out, give them, it's not, okay, continue, I put them in a bad mood, you're part of this now. Time is short and expect something solid from you. And I don't think he means my penis. Okay, I needed to put my joke like that. This case is the highest priority and you are on the clock. If we don't have the killer in 2 weeks, this gets kicked upstairs into the Confederated force. And if that happens, my career is in tatters and your bar is finished. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. 2 weeks to prove we are not children playing detectives. 2 weeks to save our careers and our reputations. 2 weeks to make our streets safe and save some lives while we're at it. Oh Jesus, no pressure though, fuck you, I hate having timed bullshit. I hate that. I really do, I really absolutely fucking do. Oh wow, he looks like an evil detective. Peter Wagner enters your bar. You recognize him by the scar on his cheek. It's been a while and you don't quite know if you're ready to see him again. He takes a seat, looking you in the eye. You can't quite tell if he recognizes you. I hope he doesn't. Welcome to the nightcap. Creative location for a speakeasy. The field are looking for old bars opening up again. Not basements owned by bookworms. Make me a real drink, so I can forever forget all the weak cat piss they serve in the stacks. If memory serves, you mix a good cocktail, though usually a bit sweet for my tastes. Miss me, Peter? Every day. I was crying myself to sleep on a pillow soaked through with tears. You feel the same, I imagine? Sure. He raises his eyebrow and shoves a few coins your way. Let's see how this new job of yours is working out, huh? Any flavor I can work in there that you like? Going all sweet on me now? Well, I like a hint of coffee to go with my drink. Let's see how this new job of yours... Yeah, okay. Let's get his ideas. A handsome but intimidating man looking as a debt collector for the less savory individuals to make up a Covey underworld. Oh wait, I can do... Officer's Handbook. 3 golden tips for an aspiring barman or woman. Relying on partner, keeping an open mind, being a savvy interrogator, getting ahead, trying to find who frequent in the speakeasy, alcohol tolerance. Last drop. The murder of Talia you took from King. Last drop was after the fact. Okay, you lift a clean glass from the tray and place it in the bar. Peter leans lower, his chin rests on the bar, the light catching the long scar on his cheek. His eyes twinkle as he looks at you. Let's see if I can remember what you like. Let's see indeed. Hint of coffee. What? Oh wow, his alcohol tolerance is huge. Sugar, blah blah blah, mint leaf, juice, coconut, cream, pineapple, cherry, ice cubes. Lemon slice, vodka, wine, lemon slice, ice cubes, sugar, syrup, whiskey, herbal, bitter, orange, vodka, coffee, liquor, cream, coffee powder, ice cubes, wake up call, sugar, syrup, espresso, coffee, beans, okay. So he needs something strong. So I'm guessing a 5, not a 4. He wants coffee, so vodka, coffee, liquor, cream, coffee powder, ice cubes. Let's go cold winter. Oh GG, this is a bit tougher. Okay, he likes it. He almost got it. This career shift is starting to make sense. You have talent. Peter Wagner not. So you're a bartender now. Well, that's an odd one. But if you want to pull a curtain over your past, I'll go along with it. Peter is a criminal. More specifically, he is an enforcer for the feared crime lord Carla. But as long as you don't owe money, insult him, or spill his drink, you should be fine. Strange how that face with a frightening scar can light up a room when he smiles. Though it doesn't happen often. How can someone so dangerous be so charming? Thanks, I guess. Your rival speakeasies ain't too appealing. Peter's favorite speakeasy. Your rival speakeasy ain't too appealing. I can see why you're getting busier. The other places either turn away anyone without a duchy, or they hose the blood off the dance floors each night. The last drop was the only one I could appreciate, but it got shut down a few days ago. What's a little blood for you? I don't want to antagonize him. And what's your job these days? My color is blue, and I work with my hands a lot. Some of the other fellows in my line of work have a bit too much fun for my tastes. You don't like your colleagues? I reckon my job ain't good or bad. It's neutral, because cause and effect and all that. What I do is a natural result of the system we all live in, and deals people make. It's neutral? They take no responsibility for what happens to the folk I collect from. They knew the deal when they was getting into when they took the money. But even though I don't feel bad for them, that don't mean I want to go drinking with gorillas like me who laugh about smashing open some indebted shopkeeper's skull. He takes a final long sip of his drink and sets the empty cup down on the table. You are not a complete monster. I'm just Peter, and I play my part without prejudice or pleasure. Like I said, cause and effect. And now, if you'll excuse me, this drink has had an effect on me, and I need to take care of that. It needs to go to toilets. Sure thing. Okay, we have... Oh, Padre. Padre is feeling down. Okay, let's talk with a sexy poopy lady. Ooh, this is a good game. An obscenely glamorous woman wipes the stool clean before gingerly sitting on it. Extravagant lady. After a moment, she checks her lipstick in a pocket mirror before readjusting her coat. She leans forward to meet your gaze. Welcome. It's certainly cushy down here. To think this grand, a place below a bookstore. How very Vincent. You know Vincent? Yes, he's the man who invited me. He probably mentioned I'd be showing up. He's quite a fan. Her nails tap rhythmically to some invisible music. You can't tell if she is waiting for you to say something in particular. Vincent hasn't mentioned you. No, he must have. Carmine, Olivia. There's probably some kind of list I'm on. VIP kind of affair. Olivia Carmine. I'm an actress slash singer slash radio host. If you haven't heard of me, you've certainly heard of my voice. Her voice is silky and delicate, like a silver bell. You don't mind listening to it, even though it drips with audacity. Truth, he's never mentioned you. I don't want to break her heart, so let's lie. Oh, that Olivia Carmine. Yes, Vincent mentioned you. Of course she's gonna like that. I see. We all need a little push to jog our memories sometimes. Perhaps you heard about the time I saved a performance of Dandies and Dams at the Classic Grand? Maybe? The stagehand forgot to leave a prop gun on the stage. I ended up singing bang bang noises to finish the performance. The audience loved it. The director went along with it. The show got middling reviews, but I was praised for my quick thinking and my coolness under pressure. Can I get you a drink? Are you buying, darling? Put it on my tab. I'll be here often. I eagerly await your performance, bartender. Anything specific you fancy? Something fruity. I love tropical fruits and citrus. Okay. You lift a glass from the stack and place it in front of Olivia. She purses her lips, taking a long look at her nails beside the glass. Let's pour you something fabulous. Thank you, darling. My throat is absolutely parched. Okay, something fruity with what is it? Mint? Decent tolerance. Okay, sugar syrup, rum, no. Pineapple juice, white rum, coconut cream, pineapple, cherry. This could be. Ice cubes, triple sec, gin vodka, no. Do ice cube, sugar syrup, whiskey, vodka, liquor, coffee, vodka, lime juice, ginger ale, ice cubes, mint leaf, limes. So a couple bullets might be. Eastern ruby, whiskey, sugar syrup, lemon, red wine. I would think maybe Pirate's Joy would be her. Wait, let me see if I can clock out and do I get some of her? No, I don't get anything. Traveling opera singer. But I can look at here. So tropical fruits and citrus. So yeah, pineapple, coconut cream, cherry, but it doesn't have citrus. But it's tropical. Maybe it does, I don't know. Sugar syrup, white rum. The other one is, yeah, but it's not. I'm gonna try with Pirate's Joy. Oh boy, this looks funny. I don't know if it becomes more difficult. Or it's just the same. Because I will be cooking up these a lot. Pirate's Joy. Astonishing, flawless, incredible, divine, absolutely brilliant use of everything inspirational, honestly. She likes it, okay, she likes it. What a day. Oh, did I tell you about my radio career? She doesn't wait for an answer. Instead, she leans forward and curls her finger pull you closer. Well, today I spent the majority of my time reading contracts. I'm starting my own show, you see. You're okay? Something daring, something bold, something that'll knock the socks right off my listeners. I'm calling it Chamomile and Carmine. Classy, right? Absolutely. You're one of the first to hear about it, but well, I suppose I'll let my mouth run when I'm a little tipsy. Some more will find out soon. Ha! Picture me and my sultry voice broadcast nationwide to the people of Tsara, even the poor folks who can't make it to my stage performances. I'm so excited. Congratulations. Good things happen to good people, you know? Especially the ones with big racks. Sure. Olivia swirls the last bit of her drink and takes a long sip. She wipes her mouth with a tissue before setting the empty glass down beside her head. Thank you for the drink. I will be back, though hopefully soon you won't have to wait too long to hear my voice. Kisses. With a slight stumble, she pushes herself up, winks at you, and takes her leave. See you soon. Yeah, I wish I could just stack up actions. Let me check something in the notebook. So I didn't get much from him. I should have gotten, yeah, someone from my past, a former partner from my darker days in Bukovi. Oh, he's a partner. Interesting. Okay, these are good. There's a lot of shut down, blah blah blah. Okay. There's some good note taking. Gloomy priest. A miserable-looking man sits down at the bar. A big cloud follows him. Once he has your attention, he perouses the drinks stacked behind you. What can I get you? I never understand all these names. Something strong, please. If I'm doing something wrong, I might as well do it right. Preference? Anything besides strong? Not really. Just strong. If you know, okay. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. He takes a short breath. What does the goddess want? What does the goddess want you to order? So it's not God, it's goddess, even though, you know, they're changing stuff to fit their own, you know, universe. I'm fine with that. It's just, it takes me always by surprise. Just make a drink, quickly, and with fewer jokes. Jesus, man. Something strong. Want me to to knock you off your socks? Fuck it, you're getting knocked off your socks. Night count, ice cubes, gin, Vermont, triple sack, lemon slice. You're gonna be under a bar. Fucking Batman drink. Okay. I shouldn't get him this drunk, but he wants strong, he is not. This is tutorializing, I need to see how inebriated people are gonna be. And he's gonna be inebriated to the max. The world is spinning, and my worries have become as blurred as my vision. Exactly why I came here. That doesn't sound like a good thing. He shrugs, places the glass back against his lips, and downs the rest. When the glass is empty, he wags his finger for you to refill it. How about we start with your name? You really don't know who I am? I'm Father Lacey. Or Lacey. But you can call me John. I'm a priest at the church up the road. You know this is alcoholic? We are permitted. Besides, how could the goddess resent a priest drinking in this city? Is it that bad? If you took confessions too, you wouldn't ask. What do people confess? Everything you can imagine, and more. I used to have faith in humanity. Here you go. Thank you. I'll be back soon. Godspeed, John. He downs the rest and stands up. Now that you can see him better, you notice the clerical collar was tucked in. He tips his head and takes his leave. End conversation. Is the detective gonna show up each and every day here, or... No, it's just we are done. We end the day. What did we learn from him? This goddess does not seem to mind his alcoholism, nor his attending an illegal speakeasy. Yeah, we don't have much information about what they like to drink. We just gave them a drink and that's it. We don't know what their favorite is. Clue board. At the end of each day, you return to your home office where you can review the clues on the clue board and try to make new deductions. Home office is basically probably in the back of this speakeasy. Besides structuring your thoughts, the clue board also has another very important function. Some clues can be connected to form new evidence. Spotted contradiction or two pieces of evidence that tell you something about the same person or event. Try and combining them. You can combine two clues by connecting their pins with red string. I like these. This is like your detective board. I've seen it in a bunch of detective games. To place a clue you have found on the board, simply click and drag them over from the clue list on the right. Clues on your board can be arranged as you wish to help on your investigation. Okay, the last drop. And Peter's favorite speakeasy. At any point you can remove a clue from the board by dragging and dropping it back into the clue list should you feel a piece of information is no longer important. We are detectiving to the max. The two clues you have right now seem to be related, don't they? They link. Let's try linking them together. Click on one of the pins and drag the string to the other clue's pin. See what happens. Peter's street smarts. Clue combined. Peter frequented the last drop, the speakeasy where Natalia Reed's murder took place, before it was shut down. He should be able to tell me who else went there to drink, and if any of them visit the nightcap. Opponents, Peter's favorite speakeasy, the last drop. Clue combined. Congratulations, you have created a new combined clue. Combined clues are key to your investigation. Building a solid key will hinge on making these connections. Asking your customers about these new clues will often lead you to new insights as well. Not all clues can be combined, of course, but if you are ever stuck, try and see if there are any new deductions you can make. I literally have like 14 days, unless this game has like 10-day weeks to complete this whole murder mystery. Jesus. To proceed to the next day, I click on the code track on this to the side. So I can just chuck this and then hope. Oh boy, it's him with hair. Oh, he was so fabulous. This is cool. End the evening and go to the next. I mean, I can try and like combine these. No, there's nothing there. I can combine. Yeah, that goes there. Find this there. Okay, it kind of shows up the ones that I know can be connected, and shows the ones that I can attempt, and it will confirm. That's good. I hate the detective games that just let me make mistakes like this because I'm not that bright. So if I can just combine everything with everything and something will pop up, that's something I like. I like to try that. That's okay. Go to the next day. Wednesday. But this is all case 0. Could this be that this is just... It told me at the beginning that this is case 0, so the murder of the speakeasies. So is this like literally just the first case? Do we get to play the whole first case? Because that's a lot of people. Oh, especially here. How long is this gonna last? Jesus. Maybe I don't get to play the whole first case, just the tutorial, and this is the first case, and there's multiple cases. So it's not, the game is not just 2 weeks, it can go further and further and further and further, so this is a long game. Technically, this can be an endless game. Literally, you can add DLC after DLC after DLC after DLC. The mechanics are simple, maybe add a new mechanic, a new minigame, something like that. But this is something that you can just add new cases, basically, and just to roll with it for forever almost. Anyway, well, look who's still open. In a world of dwindling light, you're a beacon in the night. I don't plan on closing anytime soon. Let's catch up, just like the old days. Now press the show clue button to open the notebook and present him with the new combined clue. Select Peter's street smarts clue and ask him for some information. Present clue, okay. Are you sure you want to present clue? Yes. The story about the broad that got iced at the speakeasy? What about it? What do you think happened? You read the story? I'm sure the journals did a great job. They always do. Don't be like that. I want your opinion. You're fishing. For what? I got nothing for you. You and me... Maybe I can just give him a drink. You and me both know how this show plays out. The papers spin the same stories and hoi poi get all worked up. And ain't no one got the real facts. Except for the ones who know to keep their mouth shut. I think I lost one action for him. Maybe? Or he did bring in one. And folk who say the city council are fabricating the killings, they got their heads screwed on wrong. Bukovia officials can barely patch a hole in the road, far less stage a murder. I know a professional job when I see one, and this ain't professional. But it was done by someone who has experience. Someone who planned it out real careful, and who done it before. Did you visit that speakeasy? Yeah. And? Plenty of folk went there, so don't go making any inferences. You know where the line is. No need to see what happens if you step over. Who else went there? Hard to tell. It was a mixed crowd. Let me think. Alina Dragos, the type of rich blonde who don't want nothing to do with me. Last year she made it big thanks to her daddy winning the jackpot at the poker tourney. Elliot, sour-faced alcoholic who popped in occasionally. If he was in school, I'd beat the start out of him and take his milk money. Still might. Potential patrons. And Killian Durand, the rich kid with baby face and soft hands. You're taking a roll call? If this bartending gig doesn't work out, just job at an intrepid reporter. What you think about that, Scoops? Return. Alright, I was just curious. Let's catch up like the old days. When you don't feel like asking a customer any further questions, you can always press the leave button in the bottom right to exit the conversation. Regardless of how many actions you have left, however, if you still have questions for Peter, you can simply continue your conversation. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. Can I make him a drink? Criminal background. So between us, I assume you never went legit. I don't think he's drunk enough for any of this. So what will happen? Okay, if I serve him. The point is to serve him and drink, Peter? Maybe, just one. You don't want my lips loosening. Who knows what I'll say. Well then, we will be loosening some of the lips. So this is gonna give me one action, but I need something that's heavy. Evening prayer, no. This is his favorite, so I'm gonna give him another cold winter. That will give me 2 actions, and it's gonna give him tipsy, which is probably decent enough. Did this change a little bit? I'm not sure. That should be like this. You can still hear me probably. Okay, he likes me, he's tipsy. This career shift is starting to make sense. You have talent. Let's catch up like the old days. Preferences. What sort of drinks do you like, Peter? I like proper drinks. Something pure, like vodka. Anything else? Coffee helps. Keeps me sharp in the wee hours. You work late? You know I do. Nothing good happens in the morning, so best sleep through it. I get a lot more done while everyone else is asleep and out of my way. Despite the name, cold winter usually keeps me warm during those long nights. I remember. So I can't give him a drink, but I can ask him some more questions. Let's mellow him out a bit, maybe. How's work these days? Good, although I'm being real careful who I talk to these days. Trust is hard earned. You feel the same? Sure. I'll be straight with you when time is right, but we ain't as close as we used to be. Let's take things slow. I do? Okay, so I don't know if he's gonna talk about the victim, but I'll try. Know anything about Natalia Reed? Shame about her accident? Her murder? Murder then. I saw her here and there, and I reckon it's real odd that she got iced. Why odd? She didn't seem like the victim type, you know? Can you elaborate? He tilts his head for a moment and you see his eyebrow shift, giving you a knowing look. She was confrontational, fearless. Most people are intimidated by me, but she brushed me off. She brushed off my employer a few times too. Usually the ones that end up victims are the ones who don't fight back. Even drunk, she'd probably put up a good fight. Really? I reckon so. Killed from behind, right? Whoever struck her probably thought they could take her in a fight. They couldn't take her in a fight. The police, or whoever is holding your leash, should be looking at cowards. That's what you should be investigating. Oh. Who says I'm investigating? You're asking a lot of questions. People with our backgrounds know better. No one ever got iced for asking too few questions. You're right. Okay, if you got something holding your chin, I get it. Someone holding something over you, I guess. Maybe. Don't be coy. You go way back, so you get it. Right. Okay. I mean, I'll ask him. So between us, assume you never went legit? Let's both assume I'm not in the mood for this conversation right now. Ask me again when your words are as sweet as the booze. I want to go home, but I can't stay here. Make sure you don't get into any mischief while I'm gone. It's my job. Will do. Oh wow. I have 4 new people to talk to. Are you breaking shitting me? Blonde lady. A young woman sits casually at the bar. Before she says a word, she looks at the list of drinks on the wall behind you, a tad confused. Wow, she has good alcohol tolerance. Evening. Hello. What can I get you? I don't know what I'm feeling today. I want something strong, but I'm also craving something sweet. What can you do? I can try and help. You'll make up your mind. Huh, that probably helped. Okay, let's roll the dice. Surprise me. What would you like again? Something strong, but also carving something sweet. Okay, something strong and sweet. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. Strong and sweet. Sugar syrup, red wine, ice cubes, cherry. Like Eastern Yubi could be good. No. Ice cubes, gin, Vermont. No, this is just strong. Gin, vodka, wine, lemon slice. No. Yeah, I think it's Eastern Yubi because it's sugar syrup and it's strong. Oh dear mother of God. I think it gets progressively more difficult. Or maybe not. Or different patterns. Eastern Ruby. Just your colors. Well, I definitely don't hate that. Thanks. I think I missed it. Have you been open long? Not particularly. I thought this place seemed new. Below a bookshop too. She has a similar ring that I think I saw somebody else. I used to come here to buy books when I was a kid, whenever my father gave me pocket money. Either way, consider me sold, I guess. How did you afford somewhere on the boulevard? I don't own the place. Right. Anyway, I'm Alina Dragos. I brought a few friends along, and we are already a bit tipsy, if you haven't noticed already. Shouldn't have to tell you that. They recompose. You hide it well. Yeah, we found the bottle in the basement, and we're celebrating our friend's birthday. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for my friends. I hope they haven't wandered off. Take care. You too? I don't think I could have done anything, but I've got her, and she's frequented the other speakeasy. That clue I got. Potential patrons, yeah, Alina Dragos, Elliot Lynn, and Keenan Duran. They're probably all here. One of them is here. Boy in pink. Wow. Oh, wow, he can't drink shit. Jesus, he's gonna die if I give him anything. Before he even sits down, you can tell this young man has an attitude. He frowns at the bar, his seat, the drink selections, then you. You wish you weren't as so good at handling men like him. You've had more experience than you wish for. He looks your way when he sits down. When you don't immediately give him attention, he taps the table twice. What can I get you? Surprise me. Give me some hints. Well, I'm a big fan of rum, I think. You think? You watch him try to get comfortable in his seat. He looks over his shoulder at the three girls he came in with, then regards you with an urgent look in his eye. You're a bartender, so tend the bar and serve me something. I don't drink too much, and my parents are into wines, not cocktails. I can handle that. Thank you. Alright, pour away. What flavors? Okay, so just confirm something with a sweet touch, like rum. A wine with a sweet touch. I think I have some wine things. Right? Okay, let's go. Sweet. white rum mint. I think this is for him. Sugar syrup. Oh, maybe I should have given this to her instead of whiskey sugar syrup. But it isn't. That she asked for strong. This is not strong. Again, white rum, coconut, pineapple, Vermont. Yeah, gin, vodka, white wine. No. This is too strong for him. He's gonna die. His tolerance is dead. Let's try mint punch. He seems like a guy who's gonna fall off easily. Let's punch him mintly. I mean, I need to figure out what he wants. Oh, this looks fine indeed. I'm Killian. You might have met my parents at some point. Do the rounds? Might have. You might have met a doctor with that surname, though it's fuzzy. Fine people, though I suppose as private doctors, perhaps a bit out of your price range for healthcare. With that, he pays, turns around, and goes to sit back at the table. At least this was quick and short. The young, well-dressed woman sits at the bar and waits. She doesn't seem the happiest, but as soon as you look at her, she puts on a smile and leans on the bar. It's also lightweight. What can I get for you? Oh, I don't know. If I'm honest, too many options. How about I choose? I'd appreciate that. I feel a bit out of my depth here. Something light, though. I have work in the morning. I'm looking forward to trying anything you make for me. Any flavors you are fond of? It may sound odd, but tomato. I'm looking forward to trying anything you make for me. Okay, tomatoes. Lift a clean glass, place on the table. Let's make something nice. Something light with tomato flavor. Well, this isn't too light. She's gonna fall off. Is this the only thing with tomato? Let's see. Fatal has tomato juice, lemon juice, cubes, liquor, vodka, coffee. Yeah, I hope this increases so I can have new things, but she likes tomato juice. It's gonna drop her under the table, but maybe not too much. The femme fatale for the femme fatale. Okay, this didn't change it at all. As long as she's not inebriated completely, she's good. Oh, that's lovely, thank you. Places like this are fascinating to me. I'm not used to all this. You are as welcome as anyone. She tilts her head as if she's wondering whether to agree or not. I keep thinking the constabulary will arrest me at any moment. If my friends were caught, they would pay a fine, but I ended up in jail. I understand. Yes, I think you do. I'm Maria Popa, by the way. I'm here with my friend, Alina. Speaking of, I should probably go back there. I wouldn't want to miss out on another story from Wendy about how her butler is getting fat and her swimming pool is too big. Good luck. You see her put a smile and grab her drink and make her way over to the table. Okay. Striking redhead. Oh boy. The hairdo is not that awesome, but oh boy. Okay. A woman sits down at the bar. Her eyes are piercing and she scans the room. Then you, taking everything in. She's dressed up with diamond earrings and pearl necklace and a coat that could be mink. What can I get you? This place is charming as it is easy to find. When Alina mentioned the speakeasy on the boulevard, I can't say I expected this. Money has flooded into the Bukovi Boulevard and washed away the dirt, but some of the characters too. However, it seems to have flown past this venue without impact. I can't tell if that is a compliment. As close to one as you're likely to get from me. I'm Wendy Brooker. You might have heard of my father. You haven't, but she says it with enough confidence that you feel like you should. Well, I don't think you'll need to ask around too much to know my reputation. Impeccable. And if you stay on my good side, I'll even think of an endearing nickname for you. Okay, do you want a drink? Don't make me beg. What does a lady like you drink? Something strong enough to make everyone look just a little more fabulous. But not too much. Don't make me beg. Okay, geez, the repeating of some lines is... let's see if I can impress you. A difficult task, but nothing is impossible, darling. So she has a tolerance of 7. So I'm not gonna give her the night count. But I need something fancy. A copper bullet, maybe not. Cold winter, not. Evening prayer. Ooh. Gin, vodka, white wine, lemon slice. This is whiskey, sugar, red wine, ice cubes, cherry. I'm torn between these two because they are both strong, and it just depends on what would a classy woman drink. Would she drink gin and vodka with white wine or whiskey? Let's go with Eastern Ruby because she's red. I know it's a repeat of a drink that I already gave, but I think I made a mistake for giving it to the other chick. Oh yeah, I can skip here, but I'll leave this for now. I think this was for her and the drink for the other one was something else. A twist? Not bad, but too many of these and I'll get bored. I'll take this back to my table now, darling. Okay, so these were quick. They're just getting introduced to people. Office worker. A moody looking man sits down. He takes a deep breath and hunches over the bar, avoiding eye contact. Long day? Every day is the same length. Can I get a cocktail? Sure. As your hand moves to grip a glass, he holds his palms up, stopping you. Wait, please make sure it's a clean glass. All of our glasses are clean. I'm sure, but I've had bad experiences, smudges and such. One glass, no smudges. Good. I'll have that cocktail. I'm waiting. Any particular flavors you enjoy? Nothing too fruity. I don't like seeds or pith in my mouth. Maybe something minty. Okay, not fruity but minty. Not fruity but minty. Mint. Where is... oh, mint leaf. Vodka, lime juice, ginger ale, ice cubes. Is that the... no, that's solution, white lime, ice cubes, soda, lemon slice. I don't think he wants lemon slice, I don't think that kind of thing. But this is also a lime slice, so I don't have much of a choice. Everything needs to have like a lemon or something. So he said it doesn't like seeds of pith in mouth, maybe something like that. Both have shit in them. Maybe not mint punch. I don't know, it's either that or this. I wanna get him drunk. Let's go with copper bullet. Maybe if he gets drunk he's gonna actually talk. Thing is, I need to figure out what they like to drink, unless I, you know, go look at the guide and know what they're drinking, but this is like a demo, so I have no idea. Not bad. As long as the glass is clean, I won't complain. You watch him down the rest. When the glass is empty, he wipes it carefully with his sleeve, making sure to clean the rim where his lips were. Are you a big drinker? There is not much else to do in Bukovi. To be honest, I'm not usually out on days like these, but my date got cancelled. Are you open the whole weekend? We are. Good. That's when I usually need a drink. I'm Elliot, by the way. I live a few streets over. Nice to meet you, Elliot. Can I get you another drink? No. I should head home. Thanks a lot for the drink. I'll be back soon. Okay. Can I bring people back again? I got some notebook from him. Obsessed with cleanliness, wiping now. Yeah, I haven't hit his... Yeah. I have hit some people's drinks, but I haven't hit all of them, which is okay, which is fine. Hello, what does a girl need to do to get a drink around here? Evening, Elena. Let's catch up on all the gossip. Oh, now I can trigger them. Ooh. Friends, who are the people who come with? Nightcap, horrifying, gear time here, preferences, victim. So I don't think I hit her drink, right? Yeah, I haven't. And I can't drink her more. Dating risk brings you to speakeasy, friends. Instantly go. What do you know about Natalia Reid? Tell me about Natalia Reid. How are you finding your time here? Pleasant crowd, mostly. There's a few people here that I'm not on great terms with, but it's a bar, so that's to be expected. Oh? I'd rather not get into it, honestly. I have a feeling I know who you're talking about. Right. Oh, what does this mean? I can continue? Or did I have a clue for something? What do you do for work? Nothing. I guess you don't need to? Exactly. My family's fallen into wealth through sheer luck, and they won't let us fall out again. I have plans to keep us where we need to be. My dad might end up losing his fortune again, but I'll be glad to take him in when that time comes. Did you ever work? Sure, for a man who... It doesn't matter. That's all in the past. Who are the friends you came in with? Alina Dragos. You know, I don't particularly like the Nouveau Riche or the old Riche. Killian is dull and innocent. Wendy has her moments. The only person I really want to be around is Maria. What's so good about Maria? She's just the most down-to-earth person. I've known her for most of my life. The others, though, why do you socialize with them? Because they're useful. The wealthy don't see us as people, we're tools. So if we sort of adopted that mindset. But you're rich. You're not getting it. I was born poor. That stain stays with you. For Killian, he was born middle class, so he is closer to home. I might be wealthy now, but I didn't come into money through gem mining or property or aristocratic aunt gambling. My father has money now, but all that means is that he has more to lose, and gamblers always lose in the end. If I don't integrate myself with these people, maybe even shack up with one of them, I will have nothing again. I'll be nothing again. In the grand scheme, I'm a blip, a momentary fleeting thing in these people's lives. I've got to hook them in, get them invested, and eventually probably marry one if I want to keep this lifestyle. I just wish I could, I don't know, trust them a bit more. Some of them are decent, I think, but I know where I came from, and I know I won't go back. That has to be my focus. That's quite a plan. I'm a chess player. Planning ahead is what I do. Still seems a bit cynical. You mean pragmatic? Seeing how quickly people change, the way they treated me the moment I got money, left me a little jaded, I suppose. On good days, I think my new friends aren't like that. They're better than that. Wendy and Killian might have more to them than I admit, but I still don't trust them, yet. Okay. Maria. Preferences, Alina. She doesn't like me that much, but she's tipsy, she might say. You and Maria. What about us? Are you two dating? Maria? No, but we're close. I must have mistaken then. Ha! I get it a lot. Alina is still blushing. This topic seems to be something she wouldn't discuss unless she really trusts you. Wait, is that the time? I should get going. Yeah, I lost all actions. Bartender, we meet again. I need a drink. Please surprise me with something nice. That tends to happen if you visit. I bet you hear all sorts of tattle here. What's the subject of the day? Drinking. Why are you drinking so much? Clearly don't enjoy it. Why are you drinking so much? Clearly don't enjoy it. That's something to do. Nights are boring without parties. That's it, really. Kieran seems to be hiding something. Perhaps serving him enough alcohol will make him talk. Yep. I bet you hear all sorts of tattletale. Okay, so Sun is probably I need to talk. A drink is probably, to get him drunk. In this level of drunk to get him to talk. Okay, interesting hints. Victim preferences, what sort of drink do you like? What do you think of Alina? Alina's a lot of fun to be around. She's like summer sun bursting through clouds. Poetic. Very bubbly and funny that someone like her can come from such a poor family. Lots of personality. Sometimes what comes out of her mouth sounds like intellectual gibberish to me, but even the most frivolous words are kissed on the way out by those heavenly lips. I bet you hear all sorts of tattletale. Okay, I'll get preferences. Something you can get me drunk without it feeling like I'm drinking alcohol. So, sugary drinks then. I love the light sugary stuff. I think your mint punch fits that well. Got it. And, well, I'm gonna ask him about the victim. I still have, points. Did you know Natalia Reid? A little. I saw her at the Hotel Jubilee a while ago. I saw her, greeted her, and she threw up all over my new suit. I helped her get a radio cab home. She was drunk then? Yeah, she was a bit of a mess. My father always said loose women or meager means lack the ability to handle alcohol with grace, like more refined ladies. No, she's dead, right? Yes, Alina told me this morning. I was rather sad, but more in the fleeting, maybe I'll die one day sort of way. I didn't really know her, so... You will die one day. You will die one day. Is that a threat? Just a fact. That's not a nice thing to say, is it? I bet you hear all sorts of tattle. That's it. How do I send him home? Oh yeah, that's late. Go away. I've got to get to work. Have fun. That will do. Good evening. Evening, Maria. We should chat, I guess. Pass the time. You're not a big drinker. Not at all. If I'm honest, I come here because Alina asked me along, and leaving her at the bar alone isn't something I'm comfortable with. You're a good friend. I think so too. Alina and I have been through a lot. I like knowing she's safe, even if it means drinking. No, it's not so bad. Sometimes having a few drinks makes the book I'm reading even more exciting. Though I often lose my pace and have to read the same page over and over. Reading in a bar is kinda sad. You're welcome to read anything, Charles. Really? Thanks. Thank you. I wasn't sure if a speakeasy was for me, but a speakeasy with a library? I'm gonna go with the preferences. I don't think I figured out her drink. No, it's femme fatale, I figured it out. Okay, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? I'm a people pleaser. Is that okay? I work at the tailor's in the stacks for that old man, William. The other girls that seems good talk about drinking and dancing, but I just keep my head down. They think I'm dull, but I knew that place would burn down one day. Burn down? That building is a death trap. We don't know who blew the fuse box in a house of matches, and it can be hard to find the first spark, you know. But it didn't burn down completely. Alina and I just can't play chess in the basement anymore. Oh, you play chess? When we were at school, we played for boiled sweets. It's a wonder we still have teeth. The women in the workhouse think I'm quiet and boring, but I watch them and I see things. Patterns. Not just in the fabric, but in the city, in people, and most of all in chess. Alina is good, but most days I can beat her. There's a fire in me. Competition. Even without candy, victory is still sweet. You're a grandmaster? Not quite. Although I have won tournaments, we both won a few, but none that were official or major. Alina always beats me when the stakes are high. It's like the pressure of playing against my friend makes me, well... In the heat of competition, she lights up and I burn out. She just wants it more. I once asked her what her secret is. I'll never forget what she said. Never dim your star to make others shine brighter. Actually, that is pretty good, advice. Any other hobbies that aren't so intense? Cooking, I guess. I stew a mean sarmal, but this is starting to feel like a job interview instead of a drinks order. Fair point. Okay. Chess. You and Alina play chess together? We do, yes. We've been partners since we were 8. We met at the chess club in school. We were rivals, but ended up being best friends. That's a long friendship. I know her better than myself at this point. Chess is about getting into your opponent's head. I like it inside hers. Does it sound strange? A little. We can get very competitive, but we share the same dream. To get a little bit better every day. And to beat all those stuffy old bearded men at chess council together. We know each other so well now, I'm not sure our practice is helping us get to the next level. But we also just enjoy the time we spend together. We dream of one day beating the Bukovi top grandmaster. We're getting close. Alina won a tournament a few weeks ago and I came second. I was so happy. We played against each other in the finals and it was intense. It felt like my whole life was building to that moment. Since we were in the top spots, we knew we'd already qualified for the next tournament in a few months with the Grandmasters, so in a way the final was like a victory lap for us. I've talked about chess too much. Sometimes I can't tell if I'm talking too much about something I love. But either way, thanks for listening. Anytime. We should get chats. Chat. Okay. What do you know about Natalia Reid? The accountant? I don't think I met her. I'm sure I didn't. Did you hear about her death? I saw the headlines, like the start of some macabre murder mystery, but without the cheery ending, probably. Well, we don't know. The game has only started and this is only a demo. The police will catch whoever did it. Maybe a killer can get away with murdering street girls or factory workers, but not someone like her. Let's hope. We should chat, I guess. Preferences. What sort of drinks do you like, Maria? The femme fatale is nice. The spice slows you down, so you get the head spins without getting carried away. Interesting. And you can tell I don't drink much, can't you? I can, but I don't judge. I appreciate that. Still, it's growing on me a tad. I don't know if that's a good thing. I prefer these cocktails to the beer my father drinks. I better not make it a habit though. Well, make it. We can see each other often. We should chat, I guess. Past the time. Okay, so asking preferences doesn't use actions, which is good. Because that can help me, like it did, increase my heart rating with her. I'm gonna send her away and see. End conversation. I might attend to. I'm gonna check with her and then I'm gonna check with these two because they leave if I have no actions to use on them, so, you know. We meet again. Evening. What do you want to know, bartender? group. How do you know everyone? I'm cordial with Alina and Maria, and I know Killian. We met a while ago at the tango class, you know, in pre-prohibition times. Don't get me wrong, they're not hideously dull or anything. I just feel they are slow to trust or reluctant to say anything genuine. You feel the same, or are you an open book? It takes me a while to warm up. What you see is what you get. Like a cannoli, it's what's on the inside that counts. I've noticed you do a lot of watching. You pour drinks while keeping your eye on your customers, the sign of a good bartender, or someone who is fearful of their own clientele. I can't blame you though. I imagine if one of us were police. Are you? She laughs, and for the first time it sounds genuine. You've amused her, and she lets the mask slip for a moment. You've known plenty like her, and learned to never let your guard down around her. No. I wish there was something as exciting as a police informant among us. But alas, we are all as we seem. Well, other than Maria, she's not rich at all. Dirt poor, in fact. But you can tell, if you look closely, you can tell. She purses her lips briefly, a smile flashing across her face. Not the friendliest thing to say. Friendly? What an odd concept. Alina pays for everything. Maria is a puppy in her purse. But we all do what we must. In her position, maybe I'll do the same. The poor girl's head must be spinning. Evening in casinos, speakeasies, and clubs with Alina. Then back to her threadbare bed sheets each night in the stacks. What a contrast. It's cruel, really. Do you even like Maria? As I said, the three of us, Alina included, are cordial. They could grow on me. Maria and Alina have some quirks, which I like, imperfections, and they are both sharp as tacks, if you haven't heard. Maria hides it under her shy facade, while Alina hides it under a layer of, well, blondness. Opinions are fluid. For example, I don't care for you, but perhaps the tide is slowly shifting. Same with the girls, Alina and Maria. Yeah, she has the least, Jesus. If they would just ease off on the chess chat and address the sexual tension in the room instead, I might enjoy their company a great deal more. Damn, woman. Damn. You wear a lot of expensive items. I do. Aren't you worried about being robbed? If I'm outside, the best place someone could rob would be my empty home. If I didn't wear the nice things I have, I would be living the same life as a woman who had already been robbed. An unglamorous existence. Earrings are meant for ears, and jewels don't sparkle when kept in a box. Interesting. What sort of drinks do you like, Andy? I absolutely adore the evening prayer. Oh, I should have went with the evening prayer. There are a few others I enjoy, but a great deal more I detest. Why do you ask? It's my job. Very good. I'm glad we could have discussed. We have this discussion now. We don't have to do it again. I didn't waste a action point, which is good, and I got something of a luck point from whatever. Tell me about yourself, Wendy. I love that idea. She opens her mouth in mock surprise, then lets out a little delighted giggle. What's there to say? I grew up at Papa's old estate, home hut, out in the country. I moved to Bukovi because I got bored, and I come to dive bars like this because I love the entertainment. Dive bar? I'd say you fit right in. Oh, are we sparring? That's adorable. You continue to meet my expectations? People must love you. I'll play along. Come, darling, I'm being exceedingly gentle. Let's get to know each other better, or worse, if you prefer. I'll start. I was born, I moved here, and now I sat in this cramped little stool, talking to someone who has a very colorful background. How do you know about my background? I guess criminals can be dangerous. I know a lot, darling, and most of what I know I keep to myself. It's like I have the most recognizable face ever, for fuck's sakes. They don't have, like, Twitter in these years to share all the things that happen in the world. This has been delightful. I meant that. It's refreshing to have a repertoire with someone who can keep up. Chin chin. Sure. Do you know anything about Natalia Reed? The dead woman, I know of her. It's quite unavoidable when you are in the company of Alina Dragos, especially when she's had a few drinks. How come? I could bore you with long-winded stories about Alina's infamous drunken rants, but why would I deny you the pleasure of experiencing them firsthand? You certainly seem to be well placed to engineer such a rant once again. Just give me a warning before you do, so I may cover my ears in time. I will try. Well, would you look at the time? I'm going to make my way home before the sun comes up. Good evening, Wendy. Okay, I'm gonna try and... Evening, past the time, nothing new. Oh, wait. Can I can show her things, potential patrons, Peter's favorites, easy, Peter's smart. Yeah, then it's... Well, I can ask her about the last drop. What will happen there? I've never been there, but I'm pretty sure Alina has. It's really late, I'm gonna head home. Okay, so that uses actions as well. I'm gonna... No. Hope it doesn't waste my action. Okay, it doesn't. I need to get him drunk, so now I'll just send him home. I want to keep some action points. I don't know how long the demo is. We're getting close to 2 hours. Potential patrons. And I can, connect each and every one of these, and then now when I try to connect this, it's gonna say, oh, they don't connect to anything. Let's go back. We learned about some people, but we didn't learn much. Constable Hugo Mertens marches down the steps to the bar, his hands deep in his pockets as he inspects the other guests with confusion. After a moment, he makes his way over to you, pulls over a chair and sits slightly too close. Constable Mertens? Barkeep? Seems like business is booming. I never thought a life of crime would be this social for you. This is my job. These patrons could pass for respectable. Maybe they are. They're good people, mostly. Yes. Well, I just wanted to check how much you know about these supposed good people. Someone on the street knew her. Use that knowledge to your benefit. If you have anything worth sharing with me, I'll be staying here for a while. Open the notebook to present him with a new clue. Using clues on a detective like Hugo will never consume actions, so make sure to show him anything interesting you find. He may have useful insights. Now select potential patrons to see who has, to see what he has to say about it. So, Alina Dragos, Killian Durand, and Elliot Lynn all frequented the last drop, around the time before Natalia Reed was murdered. And say you got this information from Peter Wagner. Mr. Wagner is well known around multiple police stations throughout Bukovi, and the only reason he knew all this was because he was present at the time as well. So let's add him to our little list of suspects, shall we? What happens now? Now that I know I'm not wasting my time with you, the next step would be figuring out which one of these four might be the killer. Hugo pulls out 2 photographs from his coat and hands them over. The first one shows an ornate decorated lighter lying on the pavement. The second shows a nasty-looking syringe. It is empty, and small bits of blood can be seen around an hour, so she was stabbed and drugged or poisoned. These 2 items were found at the crime scene. Check around and see what they mean to our suspects. Any more questions? About the syringe. The murder weapon is peculiar and devious. It's some sort of lethal toxin. Back before the prohibition, it was slipped into drinks. but since then most of the victims have been found with a puncture mark. From this needle? Correct. We tried to see if it's a special type that was used, but unfortunately this one is available at any pharmacy. It doesn't help that it's basically the industry standard for medical profession. It's either. Whatever the nature of the toxin, it wasn't fast. Perhaps the killer wants to watch the victims suffer a bit before they die. The victims each had different puncture wounds, arms, legs, but in this case it was the back of the neck, so the perpetrator attacked from the rear. The tests that we have run so far are currently inconclusive. Damn it. If this was back in Belgium, I'd know how to find better toxicologists. You know any toxins that have these effects? Many simple chemicals can be lethal when injected. This perpetrator has chosen a cruel implement to achieve his goal. I am making the apprehension of this villain my sole mission. We have to stop him. Any more questions? About the lighter. It was close to the body and it's quite ornate. It has a pattern on it, metal flowers striking the edges. I asked around a few tobacco shops and always got the same answer. This one is custom made. We might guess that the killer is a smoker. Only a few million of those. Only a few million of those. Yes, that doesn't narrow the field too much. Oh, I could have gotten him to the first card if I joked about him. Okay. All is clear. I can't. Good. One last thing. Hand over your notebook. You place the notebook in Huber's outstretched hand. He pulls a pencil out of the pocket and quickly adds a new section to the back. After looking it over one last time, he hands it back. I added some questions I need answers to when reporting my findings about the case. The detective at the station used this method to put together a case. I tend to do the same. First, we need a suspect to investigate. We narrowed it down to 4 people already, but given we are working with a serial killer, we can only get a warrant for 1. After this, we need solid evidence to confront them with. The 2 things I need answered are: what is the killer's motive, and what evidence proves the killer was present at the time of Natalia's death? If you can find clues that answer these 2 questions for any of the suspects, assign them in the section I added and hand over your notebook so we can review your findings. But you can only submit the suspect once, so you have to be sure, and you should also consider evidence that might clear a subject. Will that be enough to convict them? On its own, no, but it is much easier to get a confession when you are presenting solid evidence. From there, it becomes a lot easier to arrest someone. Don't make me regret my choices here. I trust you with enough information to get me in a comfortable position. Let me down and I'll make sure things become very uncomfortable for you. Got it? Very well. I'm prepared to answer any of your questions. Okay, Hugo has just added a brand new case tab to your notebook. Let's have a look. Open the notebook by clicking on the button on top right of the screen. This button also works when not in conversation with the customer. Okay, select the highlighted tab on the top, navigate newly added case page. Jesus, my actual hand is fucking cramping from me holding it on the mouse so I can do all this. This can be a very single-handed game. In this case file, you'll find an overview of each suspect in the case. The evidence you have collected so far on each suspect will be displayed here. The case file displays clues that show a suspect's motive and the evidence that provides they could have committed the crime, as well as any potential defense that rules them out as a potential culprit, such as an alibi. Once you are confident you know who the culprit is, you can press the Submit Case button at the bottom of the page. This will summon Hugo, who will review the details of the case and look at the evidence we have collected with a critical eye. For now, press X and top right exit notebook. Okay. If you're ready in a conversation with Hugo, like you are now, you can also press the button in the bottom right to submit the case. Once you submit the culprit, your answers can no longer be changed. You only get 1 shot. If you submit your case before the deadline has passed, Hugo will leave to present your case to the superior and won't return until the final day. It's up to you to find evidence on all suspects and figure out who is innocent and who is guilty. Their fate lies in your hands. Good luck, bartender. This would be a good place to stop the demo. I went through all of the conversation options, and now I technically have 3 possible culprits here, I guess, and a few others that I can talk to and get some more clues and information, which is cool. What other weapon about syringe work? Why are you doing a detective job? The situation at my workplace is none of my business. Hugo seems to show signs of stress when you mention his work. Perhaps a drink could help him relax. Would you like a drink, Constable? I shouldn't, but perhaps just one won't hurt. Oh wait, I don't know what his drink is. What sort of drink do you usually like, Constable? Something with coffee. Why? It's my job to know. I suppose it is. Do you memorize everyone's favorite drink? Why are you suspicious? I try. Well, that's an admirable goal, but let's not get too chummy. If you want to scribe this in your little notebook, I like anything with coffee, because we drink it a lot in Belgium. Reminds me of home. Noting that down. I'm prepared to answer all your questions. Okay, so I need to get him tipsy with coffee. What clues did I get about him? Haha, okay, install that. We got that from the chat. Okay, would you like to drink? One drink once. So I have the wake up call, or cold winter. I think the wake up call would be coffee liqueur, espresso, coffee beans. Yeah, I think the wake up call will be just enough for him to get him drunk enough to get me enough points. I don't care about the points, I just need to do this. Yeah, this is easy. I can figure out. I don't need to follow the line, I just need to follow the direction to move this. Let's see if he likes the wake up call. Ah, perfect. Well, as perfect as a crime can be. Oh, I got the 1 heart. I'm prepared to answer any of your questions. Why are you doing the detective job? Because those idiots are so busy chasing promotions, they forget to actually look for criminals. Found a clue. Blonde victims. One of them confided in me how he figured out all the victims of the Bukovic Boulevard killer are all blonde women. He condensingly told me to keep that to myself and to be a good constable. I can tolerate them being cooperative, but not when there's human lives at stake. I didn't expect you to be so noble. Okay, so Alina could be actually a victim, possible victim. Do you know Peter? Peter has a storied history with the Bukovic police. You can usually count on him being on the wrong side of the law. We are working off the assumption that Peter moonlights as a henchman for bigger fish, maybe even the Burga Boys gang under Carla. Makes me wonder whether a boss like Carla could have had something to do with all this. But she's white collar and more interested in larceny and laundering than murder. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. I wanna know who I'm working for. Constable Hugo Mertens, that's all you need to know. Now your favorite color? Blue. Hobbies? I'm partial to pointless conversation, wasting my time. Okay, I won't ask. I'm prepared to answer your questions. Murder weapon. About the syringe. The murder weapon is a peculiarly devious. Little toxin, drinks from the needle. Okay, I'm getting the same thing. I'm not gonna reread that. Come on, I wish I could hop out of it. No, god damn it. Sorry for being friendly. Okay, I clicked something wrong. Never mind. Okay, so why am I still having this? I chatted about him about that and I even got like a clue, which is good. There's no, not Peter. Oh, technically Peter's clue. But I think it was that. I got a clue. Yeah, I got a syringe, I got a lighter, and I have blonde victims. Can't combine them yet. I need to run the day. Oh wow, I can watch this again. Okay, cool. So these are motive, evidence, defense. Case number, human maintenance, homicide, Korean. This could be actually more, you know, not just killing, but more, oh, everybody's almost here. Multiple cases and all that. Yeah, and let's go by. I have a bar to run. I have a case to work. Good evening, barkeep. Oh, he's still there. Cool. And I can talk to all of these guys. Let's quick save. To be honest, I want to continue this. I want to, you know, play this. I would like to play the game, to say the least. Like, this is intriguing enough and interesting enough and cool enough to, you know, for me to grab my attention as a detective game. I don't know how good I will be as a detective. I don't know how helpful some of the clues and some of the things are for me to figure it out, or how obvious the kill is. Like, Elliot is here. He might be a murderer. Killian might be a murderer, or Alina. The thing is, easiest guess is Elliot or Killian, because, especially Killian, because he might not be able to, you know, take the woman. And he has some kind of idea, you know, he could be a psychopath, I don't know. Because those are the, I don't think I can switch suspects. It's like, this is stuck with this. I don't believe Peter is, because why would he just go killing around, killing women and all that? So it's either he is the closest, but he also could be Alina. Especially it could be Alina, like that she has some kind of a dark secret. I wish maybe these photos are a little bit more colorful. It's fine, but maybe. Or maybe, like, maybe she is... Oh, Carla could be another victim. Well, the easiest by deduction from now is that actually it's Killian. Killian is killing blonde woman because Alina won't date him. And the next one is gonna be Carla. Clara, Jesus, Clara. Like, that's what might happen. That's my guess. As I said, I'm probably gonna end. I'm gonna end it here because it's been 2 hours. The demo is long, which means I'm gonna leave all the other mysteries to you guys to discover. But for the terms of the game, everything is working nicely, amazingly so. As I said, I think the game's release date is to be announced. There is no yeah, there is no description that it's not anymore. The problem is, like, it acts like this is case 0, but it may be more cases, but everything shows only like characters from this series. I don't know. This could be even like a good thing that you can just add on to. Like, you can add on multiple cases and more stuff as you go along as DLCs, basically. But for now, this is nice. The music is very nice. The sound effects are there. Again, I wish this was all voice acted. Like, you know, that's my wish most of the times when I'm dealing with these kinds of games. And some visual novel types, similar games like this, are voice acted. But this is an indie game, so I'm not gonna, you know, request that. It would be a good feature, but maybe if this sells well, maybe the next game or like a DLC would be voice acted. Or like, again, if this sells well, maybe the developer can add voice acting later on as like an enhanced version or something like that. Visual style is okay. What I would wish actually is if there was like some kind of an idle animation for the people in the back. Like when there were 4 people, you know, at the couch, maybe they would like some kind of like slight moving, like they're talking, or, you know, stuff like that. If, you know, a guy is sitting at the back, he's like thinking something, or like you know, rummaging through some papers or reading a book, or stuff like that. Like just idle animation, like a few frames of movement and stuff like that. Because like if he's sitting there, maybe he's just like lowering his head, or like maybe barely looking at what's around. Like just chill stuff like that. Maybe the end of the demo is right now after this. I don't know. It seems like it lasts long. As I said, this is 2 hours already, so I'm just gonna pause it here. It's not working that the demo is broken. It just lasts a long time, and who knows how long. Especially since I read slowly and I wanna experience everything. I don't wanna skip. Maybe I should have just kind of skipped the text, or not asked so much where I don't need to, but I don't care. I enjoy this. I like stories like this. In any case, this is well-made game. Everything works well. No issues, no bugs. The mechanics are simple enough. The mini game is fun. It could be repetitive. The issue with the mini game, maybe have multiple patterns for the same drink. If you're gonna have these specific drinks from the beginning to end, maybe have like multiple patterns for it, like, or mirrored. Like once you go like from this side, the other ones you go this side, or flip it upside down. Like it's maybe like the same thing, but it's like mirrored or motioned to, you know, different place. So it's not as same. It's gonna be the same, but you know, it's not the same. It kind of makes it a little bit different. Just so the mini game doesn't become stale. Most of this is just visual novel thing, but I love it when the visual novel, you know, kind of thing adds something interesting and fun in terms of gameplay. And this, as a detective game, is really good. I like all of the notes, like the detailed notes about people. So now I know what her drink, you know, what drinks she likes. Maybe I can figure out what drinks she doesn't like. It's like I have a lot of clues here. I don't know if that's gonna be important. The fact is, he said we have 2 weeks. I don't have a calendar here in the game, but I'm guessing it's like, you know, I guess it's up until 16th or up until 14th that I need to figure this out. And I don't know if there's like more cases after that, or if this is the whole game or whatever. But as a baseline, it's good. I don't like the timed thing, but fine. You can have a lot of actions basically if you get them drunk enough. And I haven't did the thing where I piss them off or get them in a bad mood to talk about something. You know, that depends on the character, I guess. Then you will figure it out along the way and all that. But you know, this is fun. Like this combination of visual novel, those kind of mini games with you're making, you know, coffee or drinks or cocktails in this section, and the detective game. Since you're like you're trying to solve a mystery, a murder mystery, and you're not leaving a fucking bar. You're literally just sitting there, not going investigating clues outside, or like looking at the murder scene or the body. You're just sitting there talking to people and trying to figure out the mystery, which is fun. Like, honestly, this could be even like a TV show. I think there is actually an anime. Was it Death Parade or something like that? No, not Death Parade. It's something else. A barkeep. But animes still go into action and stuff, and this is just chill. Anyway, I'm talking too much. This was, let me just get the name proper. Better Served Cold. Very fun name. A detective visual novel with a little bit of, you know, cocktail making thing and, you know, resource management and all that. I enjoyed it. I would like to play more of it. It's a long demo. We would have been stuck here for hours if I continue doing this, but you know, you can enjoy it as well. And since it's a long demo, you can try it out and play through it completely and figure out maybe who the murderer is. I gave you a few hints or guesses. I think I have a few guesses, you know. In any case, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Do like, subscribe, comment, dance. There is Patreon for support. You can check out this madness live on Twitch/bypenandpaper whenever I do stream. Or you can check me out on YouTube at bypenandpaper for Let's Plays, First Hours, Demo Alleys, whatever else I do. The next time, as always, do remember, it's the stories that we play. See ya.